didn't schedule it, so... Oh well. That's how it is. Let's see who turns up here. Let's change this to... That's probably better. Grogu, you can come over here. Hey, Isaba. Insaba. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not. Mr. Jericho is here as well. Hey, guys. So, yeah, I didn't schedule this. Well, you guys just creepers. You just, wait for any moment for me to go live, and then you're like, boom, you're there. Judge 1981, good to see you, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you have a great holiday season if I don't talk to you before then. Same for all of you guys, honestly. So, is it the aliens from TNG conspiracy? Very well could be. And I think I would be cool with that. It would be cool to have them back in some fashion. We actually speculated on that when we did our live on that very topic of what DMA could be. So, that would be fantastic. You too, Captain. Been nuts here. Yeah, same here. Oh, Sci-Fi Nation, how's it going? I don't know if any of you guys have been following my Captain Foley personal channel, but today I released the video on the update for the basement. The first update, anyway. It's a little bit long. I know it's like almost an hour long, and I don't know. I don't like to edit a lot of stuff out when I do those, so I apologize. But a lot of people have watched it and really liked it, so thank you guys for watching it that have. If you haven't and you want to check it out, see the progress and the way that the basement looks now. I do have to do an update once I get everything in there and organized and get all the boxes put away and stuff. But yeah, so that's up on the Captain Foley personal channel if you guys are interested. Now, since Samuel and myself already did the full live reaction review for this episode, I don't know how much I'll have to talk about specifically, or if we're going to talk about the episode that much. If you guys want to, by all means, let's do it. But just finished the new Grand Tour. I learned a lot about the French. Oh, I'm sure you did. They love the French. I didn't know it was out. I guess it must have just came out. Well, I will check that out probably later tonight then. I have been watching The Expanse. I'm just starting season 4. Is it season 4? No, season 5. I'm just starting season 5. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Season 1 was boring as fuck. I hate the politics. I hate all that Earther, Belter bullshit. Martians. We're all from Earth, guys. Let's just take a fucking chill pill for a second. But I also, season 2 was all right. Season 2 got a lot better. Season 3 was the best season. Season 4, is all right. So we're going to season 5 now, and we'll see how that goes. Bluegills, was that their name? Who's Bluegills? What? Oh, French? I liked it. At least I know it's not natural. At least we know it's not natural. We kind of figured it wouldn't be. So there's that. Shen the Orc. I wish it was the Breen. I want to see them again. Sci-Fi Nation. We need more of the Epic Camaro and even more of the Epic TOS 350 Enterprise. Well, the Enterprise is right behind you guys over there. I'm not going to show you guys though because you haven't discerned it. You haven't discerned it. That's a cross between deserved and earned. You haven't earned it. Just kidding. The Camaro does make a cameo appearance in my basement video, though. I don't drive it into the basement or anything, but it is in there. It would be lame if it were those alien things. I don't think it would be. Not if they did it properly, and they could definitely make that a scary story, so we'll see. Funny how they mentioned Q. I really think they might tie in Picard. I mean, they could. They've already mentioned Picard at least. Hezraz, I think they will make it related to the Sphere Builders or somehow tied into Picard. So there's a USS Janeway, yes, and it's not one of the new Voyagers. I thought the new Voyagers were the Janeway class, but I guess not. Fleet Paw puts in $2. The writing is getting much better. Good episode. Eric says basement looks good. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are interested in checking out the video, please go ahead. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really feel like talking about the episode. Honestly, the live earlier, I was tired. I wasn't in a mood. I'm still not really in the mood to talk about it. I've only seen it 1.5 times. Didn't watch through it a second time. It was a good episode, though. So I will say that. But yeah. So I don't know. If anything you guys want to talk about in regards to the episode, just let me know, and we will get that sussed out. I wonder what class the USS Janeway is. It looks like it was the I have a feeling it was the Armstrong class that was there, but I could be wrong about that. Smash the thumb until it's blue, says Sci-Fi Nation. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. We have 25 people here with the 13 likes. And I would like to get some super chats during this one. If you guys want to super chat, please feel free. I know I would really appreciate it. We've had a shit month this month as far as revenue goes. And honestly, with it being December, any little bit would help. So if you're able to, I'd appreciate it. You obviously don't have to, but you know, this is the way. Hezraz, I would be interested why the Q haven't been around publicly for 600 years. Eric says, I almost wonder if the DMA is some alien race exploring. If I wanted to just cause destruction, it could have done a much better job already. It seems like to be wandering. Thoughts? Yes, me and Samuel will do a video talking about this actually, where we surmise that it's probably likely unintentional destruction. It could be that, yeah, an alien from or alien species from another galaxy is trying to enter our galaxy, so they're running these tests. You see it all the time in TNG. They run a test and it affects something, and they don't realize that they're affecting something negatively, and it has to be sorted out. That's kind of the vibe that I get from this, because yeah, they could have definitely wanted to destroy something and actually done it. This one seems very random, or as we said earlier, here's a scenario for you guys. After the burn, a Federation ship or group of ships, a fleet perhaps, was stranded somewhere. They tried some experimental stuff to get their ships to go, FTL drive, FTL, faster than light. And it ended up going completely wrong. It stranded them in the Andromeda Galaxy, let's say. Let's say it took them to another galaxy. And this is their way of trying to get back home. So they're not trying to be malicious. They're not trying to cause destruction. They're just trying to literally find their way home. Any means necessary, whatever it takes. They've developed this thing that opens up a wormhole that they're looking to lock onto the Alpha Quadrant. And it's not quite working properly. So I think it might be something like that, where you're going to have all this hate in your heart for they destroyed this, they destroyed that, and Book's going to have this revenge thing, like, oh, I want to find out who did it. And it's going to turn out that it's not a big baddie out to destroy everybody. It is literally just an accident. Somebody, not an accident like the burn was, but an unintentional destruction based on somebody trying to do something else and not succeeding. I just realized I gotta do something real quick. Don't worry, I'm still here. Yeah, the blue gills. Well, the conspiracy aliens. Yeah. Why would the ending make you think that Q was involved? I don't understand that. Sci-Fi Nation throws in $2, so thank you. Canada Dry, I really need to send you some Vernors. Vernors fucking sucks. Dude, Canada Dry is good. It's sweet. Um, but Vernors is a little bit too gingery. I hate Vernors. I don't hate it. I'm just not a fan of Vernors. If I could pick Canada Dry or Vernors, it's definitely Canada Dry. We have Vernors up here. You don't have to send me anything. We have it here, and I will never buy it because it's just eh. So. Man, that episode was a mess. They hung the episode on a character dying and no one cared about. Pretty much. I didn't care about much about. I like the actor though. The actor and the character, like the way he delivered his lines. I loved the way he played that part, but I didn't care. So they didn't hang the episode on that at all. They focused a little too much on it though. Like that was a B plot for sure, and it very much didn't hit home for me. I just didn't care. So. Mark Lawrence, $5. Just finished watching. Nice that they have the Kali as spacefaring now. I wonder if the anomaly is Omega powered. Ooh, the Omega particle. There you go. Yes, sci-fi. They were sending a signal to the Delta Quadrant. Or the Kelvins coming to kick butt. There you go. It's Lorca. You heard it here first. PayPal up. Did you send a PayPal? Shit, I can't. I probably won't be able to check it. Hold on. Because I'm using my phone for the. Is that today? Yeah, it is. All right, Jonathan. Yeah, sends $5 via PayPal. So thank you. A small thank you for your carry-in canon discussions and great reviews. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated. All right, that's cool that I can. Actually, that works now. Good. The update worked. Dun dun dun. So thank you very much. What are the odds it's V'ger? Absolutely fucking zero. Why would it be V'ger? Surak of Vulcan, $2. Plans for more TOS content, episodes, ships, etc. Always. We haven't been done any like scripted ship episodes in a long time, just because there's been so much new Star Trek on. I hope to get to some maybe next summer, after like because we've got Discovery, then Prodigy's back, then Prodigy takes a break, then we get Picard again, then Prodigy comes back, and then we get Strange New Worlds. Then we might have some time with no new Trek to actually do some scripted original kind of Trekyards work, get back to what made us what we are. But as of right now, nothing in the works. We might do some lives. We did a live on our favorite TOS episodes this week, which was pretty popular. I like showing some TOS love, so we might do some more lives in that regard. But yeah, I would say stay tuned. I don't know why people keep saying it's Voyager. It just boggles my mind. No offense. I just, no. Eric Martin, Verner's is strong, Schweppes is good. Schweppes is alright, I guess. Probably a Dyson sphere. The Dyson sphere idea crossed my mind when they said what the power requirements could be or would be, and so that did cross my mind. So glad somebody else said it as well. But I'm open to anything. Most likely a mistaken first contact thing or a mistake or species from another dimension making ours habitable. No, it's nothing like that. It's not going to be them trying to make it habitable. It's not the sphere builders kind of shit where they're terraforming or space forming our space. It's going to be nothing like that because it's a wormhole and a black hole kind of. I think it's going to be some kind of transportation method, like somebody's trying at this new thing and they don't realize that it's causing any damage. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this. It's going to be a, ooh, we're so mad at them. They destroyed this planet and this planet and this planet and this colony, and ooh, those bad people. And then it's going, and the book's gonna be like, yeah, I wanna, who destroyed Quajon? You know, why are they killing people? And it's gonna be, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. And it's gonna be simply like, shit, man, we didn't know. Literally like, or it's going to be their doppelgangers. We saw parallels in TNG where we see all the alternate universes, all the alternate enterprises. It'd be fucking hilarious if they go into it and find out that it's literally different versions of them. Maybe with a Prime Lorca who came to the future instead. Maybe a little slightly different crew. That would be amazing. And then so the bad guys are themselves, but there was no intention of being bad. I like that idea. Let's run with that. Let's go with that. Someone on Twitter said it looked like a whale eye, then said maybe it was a whale probe. No, it's not the fucking whale probe either. The suggestions online blow me away. Like, I don't know where people get their ideas from. And like I said to Samuel today, most people watch the episode maybe once or twice or three times. Maybe watch it with subtitles on, so they make it a little bit more in depth, as to what the hell is going on. But then that's it. It's entertainment for them. They put it away. They don't have a show or a discussion where they talk about it, they break it down, they focus on a particular thing for 20 minutes or whatever, and actually generate real conversation. Once you start doing that, you realize that nothing's like going to be that cut and dry, So I don't know. I don't like a lot of the theories out there. Sci-Fi Nation, $5. Captain Foley, Werner sucks. Guess you don't like Fago or ICP either. It's pure Michigan. LOL, just kidding. Cap, love you. I love ICP, and Fago is highly overrated. I've got a bunch of different flavors. There's probably about two or maybe three flavors of Fago that I like. Other than that, it's way too sweet and way too... It's just too sweet. It's undrinkable at a certain point. Like, the first taste is really nice, and then it just gets too... Ugh. But there are some flavors, I can't remember all the ones I like right now. I need to be looking at them, but there are some that actually you can drink a glass of it. Sure, it's a little too sweet, but the flavor holds. Other Fago, it's just like you're drinking like pure sugar at some points, and it's just too much. So I love Fago. Or I like some Fago, and I'm not a huge fan of Werner's though. Sorry. Hezras, and it was interesting too because the people that helped were pre-industrial society and enterprise. Will probe idea is dumb, just sharing because it is funny. Another dimension, the abducting aliens from TNG episode. Oh, schisms. That's a possibility as well. I wouldn't put it past the writers to try to include that. Good evening, Colin. I wonder how the Discovery can spore through the mashed potatoes and try to make contact with the pea inside. I'm not sure another ship could make it, given its size. Well, they're not going to spore in. We've seen in the trailer where they actually enter the anomaly, and they don't spore in. They just fly in. It's a wormhole, so it opens up all kinds of possibilities. Exactly. The well probe never had an eye, just a brain. The ionize the atmosphere and oceans. Pumpkin Spice, did they ever explain where the alien probe came from? Not in canon, but there's a book called Probe. There's a novel called Probe that talks all about the whale probe. And what happened, I think, before and after the events of Star Trek 4 with that thing, so... Plausible idea. I like it. Could there be a universe where Burnham never became orphaned, never mutinied, and never got to go to the future, thus making Lorca the main character? Yeah, there's lots of possibilities. You saw parallels, right? Where all of a sudden, like, there's 150 enterprises on the screen, and they're all in different states. One's almost destroyed from the Borg. There's so many possibilities. No, Redo. Has anyone commented yet about the Fetty Bleeding Edge Ryzian scientist was an Emerald Chain slave, and also the DMA only targeted formal Emerald Chain worlds so far? Nobody has commented on that. No, seems a little bit of a red herring at this point. It seems a little too obvious if you're going to go that route, and it's not the Emerald Chain. No. It's clearly the Eye of Sauron. As it's an artificial wormhole, and we have seen one before in Trek. I am wondering if it's the Paul Wraiths. Now, that'd be cool if they tie in the Paul Wraiths and then have Cisco come back in some form. That would be cool. Yeah, they sell Jones Soda and Stewart's here as well, man. Baby Yoda, he moved. Oh, well. That's okay. That doesn't creep me out. Tarkana knows who made it, right? Isn't Cleveland ESP? He is not ESP. And the guy's name is not Turkana. It's, shit, it's written downstairs, but that's not his name. It's not how you spell it for sure. Anyway, that's not it though, the way you did it. And no, Cleveland Booker is not ESP. He can communicate with animals. He has the bond with animals, but not people. Thoughts on the ever-evolving Discovery computer? Love it. Hope they tie it into Calypso somehow. I don't know how they're going to at this point because it's a refitted ship now. But I mean, there's possibilities. It's Star Trek after all. Anything's possible. Oh, I gotta turn this fucking thing on too. Sorry, the power was out here the other day. That's why I had to go over there earlier because that thing was off and that was off. Those don't turn on automatically when... So yeah, I hope the Zora thing pans out and does tie in with Calypso, even though they basically said, no, it's not in our plans. That was a one-off thing. It's like, yeah, whatever. Jonathan, there was a line in the episode, my town was knocked out by a hurricane when I was 5, and I thought to myself, did the weather regulator stop working that day? They didn't say where his town was. Could have been on a planet or a colony that didn't have a weather dominator machine. There was no Cobra in that, on that planet. So I don't know. TJ Rowe. Okay, I just have an idea. What if the cause of the DMA is the Federation in an alternate timeline where there was no burn and the advanced tech they'd expect in the 32nd century, an accident? That's what I've been saying all along. It's either a different Federation faction that was separated after the burn, or it's one of the multi-parallel universes that we see in, like I said, the episode Parallels. And yeah, it's either just a gateway, they're trying some new experimental tech. How many episodes of Star Trek, TNG, Voyager to some degree, and Enterprise do they go visit an alien planet where the aliens are developing some kind of new technology and it starts punching holes in the ship or whatever, and it's all an accident. They don't intend to cause any harm. The Soliton wave. There's a lot of episodes that just have that vibe, and I think that's probably what they're going for here, that it was all unintentional, all the damage and destruction, and when we find out who's causing it and contact them, they're going to be like, oh my god, we're so sorry. It's not going to be I'm aiming for that colony, or oh, that Quajon, screw those guys. Nah, it's not that. It's going to be something very innocuous, I think, and you're going to get ramped up all season with, oh, they destroyed this planet, and oh, they destroyed this planet, and oh my god, they're going to kill a major character maybe. And Book's going to be like, matter and matter, like, ooh, why are they doing this? I'm Book and I'm mad. I don't know why I'm a pirate all the time, but anyway. And it's going to turn out that he has nowhere to vent his frustration because he finds out it's all a big mistake. So that's what's going to happen, guys. Fleetpaw, $2. Reese got a shite ton of lines. Hell yeah. I wouldn't say a shite ton. Oh, compared to what he usually gets, yes. But I wish he was in it a little bit more. I wish there was more of him doing his thing in this one. Or is it a reaction from something stupid the Federation did centuries before? Definitely could be. Long live Grudge. Miss Grudge in the episode. I didn't absolutely hate Grudge. I don't hate Grudge. I just hate the way that Grudge is referred to as a queen all the time. Like, stop. This is my pug. Her name's Precious. I don't, oh, my queen. I gotta take care of my queen. Oh, my pug. Like, shut the fuck up. What if the reason why Q hadn't appeared for 600 years was because there was a canon dimension? That's funny. Reese Town, when he was 5 years old, was back in the 23rd century. Could have been the weather regulators weren't invented till the... That's a good point, Fleetpaw. Yes, thank you. I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right. This was pre-TOS. So yeah, that's exactly perfect. Fleetpaw, you should be on here talking. You know more than I do. That's awesome. I never even considered that, but you're right. Anyone see the labels on the star map? Rator was in there, and I think that was where the Romulan faction set up shop in Star Trek Online. Maybe the anomaly will destroy what's left of the Romulan system. Oh, my God. Mark Lawrence, $5. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. The super chats are awesome. Keep it up. Really appreciate it. Even like $2, $5, it all adds up, and will help make our month worth living for, because right now it's looking very bleak. So if you guys can help in any way, I'd appreciate it. Also hit that like button. 45 people here, 28 likes. I think we can do better, guys. Let's go for 50 likes. So Mark Lawrence with $5 said, would really F with book if it's an alternate timeline Quajon. Plus the only alternate Quajon to die is his doppelganger, so they are happy to see him. See? Something like that. Yes, I think it's going to be some kind of twisty Shyamalan, like, what's his name? M. Night Shyamalan kind of twisty. What the twist? It's going to be. It's not going to be the big bad guy that's trying to destroy all the Federation or anything stupid. It's just not. Yar, we are space pirates. Arr. I just keep seeing what we were seeing in Disco as some kind of dark age. I can't believe that this is 800 years ahead of what we've seen. Where are the pan-galactic transportals, et cetera, tech? Exactly. There's not enough future tech. The Raiders are kind of in a quarter and being so far in the future, admittedly. Yeah. It either opens them right up for possibilities or it really screws them, one or the other. We have yet to see the Verdrash, and we heard so much about it last season. It was implied it was the Federation. Not impossible. Some of those 300 lost member worlds form their own group. Exactly. Let's see. Nuka Girl says Grudge has the best Twitter account. I'll never know. Colin says, yes, I almost forgot that. It was a reference to the Iconians. Star Trek Online reference. Was the reference to the Iconians. Well, I love how Vance said the surviving Iconians. I don't know if it's going to tie in with the Star Trek Online Iconian story, but so the problem is the people that work on the show hear all these keywords and stuff on social media, and a lot of people are like, the burn was caused by the Iconians, and they're like, Iconians? That sounds familiar. Google Star Trek Iconians. Oh yeah, those Star Trek fans, they know a lot. Let's see, because I'm writing for this next season, I'm gonna mention them. Then they'll know that then the fans will think that I know what I'm doing. That's what happened. Or maybe the Organians just had a bad mood day. Yes. There is a reason I keep you on the payroll. Fleetpaw, absolutely. What if calling the cat a queen is some kind of reference to the species that the cat had? Gary Seven's cat in an episode of TOS, Assignment Earth. That'd be great. Then fucking show us her as a woman. Yes. Don't, my queen. Yes, my queen. It's like, shut the. It's a cat. Cat doesn't give a flying fuck about you, so why do you care about it? And yes, I grew up with cats. I've had cats. I don't want any more cats. And I don't hate cats. I like cats as long as they're somebody else's cats. But unless there's a story about Grudge that involves that kind of thing, that she actually is a queen of some sort, then shut up about it. No one cares. I mean, some people do care, but DMA is just Gary Mitchell trying to come back from the dead. Sareka Vulcan, really wish there had been an Arman Bashir sequel. What's your favorite humorous Trek episode? Favorite humorous Trek episode? You guys know I hate these. What are your favorite questions? Because there's just so many to choose from, and I inevitably will forget one. Favorite humorous Trek episode? Probably Trials and Tribulations. It's lighthearted and fun, and it combines two of my favorite series, arguably my two favorite series, TOS and DS9. I know it's kind of a cop-out, but I'm trying to think of other good, fun ones. Take Me Out to the Holosuite is a good one. I don't know. I'd have to look at a list and really think about that. There have been many times in Trek history where we went backwards and lost tech. Yes. Bernard Francis throws in $10. A $10 super chat. Awesome. Thank you so much, Bernard. And with a huge thank you and a bowing pair. Thank you very much for the thank you. Appreciate it. Do you think it's Vigor? Vigor the Carpathian? Or do you mean V'ger? And no, it's absolutely not. Why do people keep thinking it's V'ger? For the love of God. Watch this. It will be V'ger. Because I'm so opposed to the idea, because it's just stupid. I don't know where people come up with this idea that it could be V'ger. But no, it's absolutely not V'ger. Donnie is here. Hey. Well, it has been 2 days since our good friend David Fenn shared new images from the ongoing restoration of Star Trek The Motion Picture. So breathtaking. Yes. It will be a twist, though. I just hope it isn't like The Burn. I'm not going to get into it. So, TJ Rowe, I think the writers browse Memory Alpha and name drop, which is at least better than the past Trek, where the writers just made up new conflicting information. Little Green Men is a fantastic one. Yes, thank you, George. That is a fun one, yeah. Little Green Men is a good one. So, yes. Trek or not, in Disco Light and Shadows, the temporal anomaly had a ball sphere object at the center. Tilly remarks that the readings can't be accurate, showing densities not seen outside of a supernova. You solved it. The Enterprise episodes where they get obsessed over stupid things is a silly episode I like. Yeah. But the captain's chair. Possibly the Hirogen had compressed black holes as power sources in Voyager. Jump in time to them trying to make one artificially, and the DMA is the result of a containment breach. That's cool. It's something like that. It's going to be some kind of accidental oopsie. Pike wonders what kind of power source could generate that level of tachyon particles, to which Tilly replies, it might not have been invented yet. How's Olivia doing? I don't see her on the chat slightly. She is fine. She was in the group chat for the moderators earlier today. But yeah, she's fine. Rebel Poet, I'm betting it'll be cute. It won't be. I mean, God damn it. Fucking uncomfortable. If it is Q, and they tied into Picard, I wouldn't have an issue with it, honestly. Stop snoring. As long as it's done well. That's what I say every time. I wouldn't have a problem with it as long as it's done well. And it's absolutely true in this case. There is potential there for a good crossover, a good tie-in. So, yeah, I mean, go for it. I'd rather it not be Q, to be honest. But if it is, I won't be opposed to the idea. So, good evening. Just saying hi. I can't stay. We'll watch later. Have a good evening. Thank you very much, Thomas Hill. And if you're watching this back in replay, hello, Thomas. Hello, Thomas Hill. I suspect it is because both V'ger and the anomaly both had their appearance inspired by the actual gravimetric shape of a black hole. Not another accident. They already did that. You do know who we're dealing with here, right? And again, if it's something that's unexpected and really is a good reveal, I'll have no problem with it. Jonathan says, I listened to the Trekyards Trek Culture video today. It was a pretty good discussion. Thank you. It was great. I thought Sean Drake's awesome. I also, Chris, their editor, and Marcus Bronzy, I've played Call of Duty Warzone with them a few times, and they're good guys. Sean's also very, very awesome. So, yeah, we like Trek Culture here, even though they just started and they blew right by us for numbers, but that's because they're attached to what culture, and that's cheating. It's okay. It's all right though. No hard feelings. So the Herodian were trying to use micro black holes as power sources like the TNG and Romulans did? I don't seem to remember that, but if somebody said so, then probably, I would guess that they're right. I don't know. Or is it a higher civilization not realizing that something they are doing is causing the DMA, like how high warp was causing space pollution or something? Yeah, I think it's going to be something like that, for sure. Pug snores detected. Yep. Huggins, you is so loud. Don't snore, or I'll crush you. Regardless of the cause, I strongly suspect they're going with the accident angle. This season is really pushing empathy and understanding. Or the roaming black hole itself could be a visitor from another galaxy, a living entity. Yeah, it's on vacation. It's just taking pictures. Like, ooh, look at this little tiny little colony. I'm going to get a picture of it. Psh. Baby Yoda is coming closer to you. Yes, I'm sure he is. I think they could be setting up for a crossover, just certain keywords sticking out. Also, as I said, Picard picked up in January and Q stuff, but we are all probably wrong. I mean, if this leads straight into Picard, which is not going to because they are taking a break between for Prodigy to come back for 5 or 6 episodes. At least that's the rumor. I don't know. It could work if they do it right, and I have no problem with that. The tie up. Oh my God. A crossover would be great. A tie-in would be great. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just stop talking now. Eric says, I just hope when they go through the anomaly, they get to the center of it like TMP, where it takes 45 minutes with everyone staring at the screen. They think they learned from that mistake. Colin says, I really hope the anomaly is not caused by removing Sakal from the dilithium planet. That would really suck as a plot. That's not going to be it either. It is Galactus, the Destroyer. Rebel Poet, the anomaly is Cisco. He came back mutated like Leto 2 and Dune. Instead of a giant worm, he's a giant roaming black hole. Yeah. Rebel Post says, I miss the good old days when nobody had empathy and understanding was for assholes? I don't know what you mean to say there. Hezrez, I would find it interesting if they find out there is a whole entire space community at a more advanced level that none of them know about, like how humans found out about Vulcans. Ooh, maybe. Matt says, I think we need to discuss Precious and the Zoomies. If you watch the basement video, Precious gets the Zoomies, and it's pretty hilarious. And I know Matt watched it, so sorry if I was boring, Matt. I know it was like almost an hour, and I didn't expect a lot of people to watch it, but a few people I knew would, or at least listen to it while they're doing something else. The soothing, calming sound of my voice. But yeah, I needed to include the Puggins because she was amazing in that video. Surika Vulcan, yeah, the Romulan engine power source was an artificial quantum singularity, the black hole they kept in the cabinet, lol. Yes, I knew that, but we weren't talking about that. We were talking about the Hirogen. I don't remember the Hirogen using one, but it's probably the case. I'm not that well versed on Voyager compared to other shows, and I'm ashamed by that. It's Burnham's dad. There you go. The Yoda really is moving. What the fuck, mate? I told you to not do that when you're on camera. You understand? Yeah, I know you want to pet the pug, but they can see you. So stop it. And somehow those higher civilizations have been able to hide from them and go between galaxies. There has to be a point where civilizations go beyond their own galaxy. Yes. This is their way of reaching into our galaxy. They just don't realize they're causing destruction. William says, when I heard the word temporal used concerning the center of the DMA, I'm thinking crossover across time. Rebel Poet says, someone should put a motor in one of those baby Yodas and terrify someone. When I heard temporal, I was convinced Deepak Chopra had something to do with it. Who's Deepak Chopra? Colin says, speaking of Sakal, they keep mentioning fear on Kaminar. I wonder, will they kill him off to give Sarah a reason to stay in Starfleet? Sci-Fi Nation, what is DMA? Duotronic Temporal Technological Anomaly? No, a dark matter anomaly. That's what DMA is. TJ Rowe, $10. I really enjoyed the show you did with Trek Culture. Always appreciate your chats. Thanks for putting up with my wild fan theories. I love all Trek despite my criticisms of the shows from time to time. No problem. Don't thank me for your wild theories. I have my own wild theories. We both do. Me and Samuel, and we share them quite a bit. So there. I got a better look at this little shithead. I just gotta get more comfortable. Sorry. Fucking my sciatica on this couch. I need a new couch up here. This is not comfortable for my sciatica. I should actually just go back to the way I used to do it, where I pull in Sylvia's chair and then have the monitor behind me. And I might do that, but oh well. But thank you, TJ Rowe. Much appreciated. Those super chats are going to save our ass. So thank you. Keep them coming if you're able to. I'd really appreciate some more super chats during this live. Kezraz, want to see a moving Grogu, Baby Yoda? Go to Costco and pat it on the head. Fun times. Matt Boardman, oh no way, I loved it. I listened to it on my way back from dropping the kids off at school this morning. Sweet. Glad you liked it. I feel I can edit some of those things down. I just don't want to. Those are like Captain's personal logs where it's just like you're hanging out with me kind of thing. So, Kovic is the real mystery. Yeah, I mean, a lot of possibilities for Kovic for sure. So, there's a Baby Yoda that moves. You can get them at Costco. Trekyards says a golem? What, this guy has a golem? I don't know. Bernard Francis, $3 with a thumbs up pair. Thank you. Again, super appreciated, Bernard. Much, 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 much appreciated. Many thanks. Vablinox, what was up with the neck scar? I feel like I should know. It looked like he was plugged into the Matrix. Let's be fair. But I don't know. People are saying the aliens, the bluegills from Conspiracy, which I really like that. It would be fantastic to actually continue that from TNG, which they might do considering they had a Unification Part 3. You know, Unification Part 1 and 2 were both in TNG, so who knows? I get a Nagilum TNG type vibe from the Anomaly. Nagilum, that's a good one. Yeah, something like that. Voth experiment gone wrong. Canamar. Well, my bad. You mean Kaminar? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Check or not, I initially thought of the parasites when I saw the scar, but probably the chain device. Yeah, it's probably just emerald chain. Hezraz, or whoever created the Romulan Star Empire supernova is coming to finish the job. LOL. In non-canon, an unnatural event caused whatever Vulcan's sun to lose mass and burn the planet. There are a multitude of theories. I think we will be surprised at the end of the season, and I'd like to think we're going to be impressed. I agree with you, Fleetpaw. One of these theories has to hit home, though. One of us has to be onto it. If they can actually pull something totally unique out with everybody speculating, that being said, everybody's trying to tie it into V'ger or Q or, you know, they're calling out obvious type shit. It's not going to be that stuff. I think we will be surprised. I hope we're surprised. That's the whole point of watching something like this. So, yeah. Oh, you think Kovic is a golem? Okay. No, I don't. Simple. An artificial quantum singularity power source would be great for garbage and waste disposal. I have one question for Kovic. What does he do? What, his daddy? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Data actually figured out the coordinates. Too bad Voyager never followed up on the bluegill aliens after Barclay made contact. Why is Cronenberg an actor instead of making a true horror-themed Trek series? Imagine how awesome that would be. And with the burn, it would be possible in the universe. The Kelvins are coming. The Kelvins are coming. I would buy that. That would be a good one. Sergeant Montgomery, I thought the scar was from an explosive implant like Book had when he was a prisoner. Yeah, could very well be. Could also be a red herring to make us think that. Eric Martin, $5. So thank you very much, Eric. I wonder if some of the tests to replace warp drive before the burn attracted some alien attention. Yeah? This turning Vulcan into a desert. Oh, that's why the Vulcan's a desert world. Okay. The black hole is love. Love destroys all. What if it's those aliens from the TNG episode Schisms? That was already mentioned, Matt. You already mentioned that one earlier in the live when you weren't here. They were creepy little fuckers. Click. Yeah, it could be that as well. That would work. Why do I have the feeling that you know more than you're saying you know, Matt? Not saying that I think it's the Schisms aliens. I think you're trying to throw us off the trail, but I don't know. You know people. Speaking of, I want to watch Top Gun 2. Come on, bring it on, May. Let's go. I keep hearing COVID instead of Kovich. The aliens from Schisms were from subspace. Yes, they were. Mickey Kaufman yelling at Saru in the feet insult. Is this guy evil or just clueless? He's eccentric. There's a difference. What about the aliens from Fluidic Space and DS9, Species 8472? Well, it's definitely not them. We've seen them cross over before. Unless they are trying to flood our space. Because they're fluidic and it's flooding. It's open the wormhole, flood, there's water. No? Okay. Moving on. Gosh, Matt, LOL, you're behind. Oh, don't tell Matt he's behind. That's not a very nice thing to say. We haven't seen the Traveler in a while, just saying. The feet comment was hilarious. Hezraz, or they could tie into the Furies from non-canon. Ooh, those are good books. Being that once ruled our galaxy and where all the demon myths and all cultures came from. In the book series, it goes from into different timelines. Yeah, there's 4 books. I have them all. And they all form one cover, like with a demon face. And there's Voyager, TOS, and TNG, and DS9, and it's fucking great. Yeah, I was working at Kohl's. I was working at a bookstore when those came out, and I got all of those and read them all, and I loved it. Yeah, nice reference, man. Did I say furries? I meant furies. Damn it. The Sikal episode was good, but every interview hyped up the burn, and every episode hyped it up, so it spoiled the episode. Had they not talked about it and dealt with the episode 2, it would have been great. Saru yelling scared the shit out of me. LOL. Says Eric. Well, Eric, we know you have that big TV and all, so I wouldn't want to do this and freak you out. That's right. Plus, we helped Species 8472 defeat the Borg. The Traveler was last seen in the TNG when Wesley left Starfleet. Fleetpaw puts in $2. Saru's pissed off yell, though. Impressive. Matt says, I can confirm that Top Gun 2 will be moved again. Okay, hold up. You just told me that Top Gun 2 is going to be moved yet again. It was supposed to be out 2 years ago. And now, because of the Omicron variant, it's being moved again from May. It better be maybe moved from May to fucking January. Or we're going to give it to you sooner. Just get it done. If they fucking push it back to November again, I'm going to fucking literally kill someone. I'm going to go down to probably, is it Paramount? It's probably Paramount. I'm going to go down to Paramount and be like, you think that Alex Kurtzman pissed me off, and that's why I'm here. even though he doesn't work for Paramount. But you know what I mean. Paramount owns Star Trek, or a part of it anyway. I'm gonna be like, no, you keep the Top Gun, the Top Gun. You keep pushing it back, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna break somebody's face. Uncool, if that's the case, man. Did anyone notice what Saru's yell in the trailer sounded enhanced over what we heard in the actual episode, or was it just me hearing things weird? I don't know. I didn't watch the trailer, so. Nick says the Q Continuum reference about lack of contact, not since 151 years after Picard season 2, feels like obvious foreshadowing for something. Colin puts in €2. About time I tested this feature. What, super chats? Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Trekyards, it is a fun one. Would be cool to see it. The animated series magic sort of exists. It is just a different type of science based on words. Yeah, the magics, or the what's that episode? The magics of. It's the devil. I don't know. I forget. Matt, please tell us to be moved up, not later. TJ, Top Gun 2 is a myth. Hashtag facts. Yeah. Reread that, Trekyards. Oh, it will not be moved again. See? Fucking dyslexia. I know Fleet Paw's like, reread that, Trekyards. So I just did a whole rant about nothing, Matt. Because I have dyslexia. And I misread things. Do it all the time. Don't worry. And I got fucking OCD, and I got like this piece of dry skin that's driving me nuts. Anyway, Matt Boardman, it's coming out in May next year. And it's May 27th, I believe, like a day before my birthday. Or is it on my birthday? I think it's on my birthday, May 28th. May 28th. What was the thing on the guy's neck? The book's, we talked about this ad nauseum. It could be a lot of things. Sci-Fi Nation, $5. Hashtag like Spike. You all rock. Thank you so much. Please keep supporting Trekyards. Thank you, Sci-Fi Nation, as well. But Sci-Fi Nation is one of our moderators here, so thank you so much to everybody. Hit that like button if you haven't. We're at 50 likes, which is awesome, with 52 people watching. I think we can get up to 60. Can we get 10 more likes? 10 more people haven't hit like? Probably. Getting anything cool for Christmas, Cap? I don't know. I'll have to wait till Christmas to find out. But yes, I know of one thing for sure that I'm getting that's cool. So put it that way. Thunder Blitz. I was picking up a couple of references to Star Trek Online in this episode. Love you, Stuart. Thanks, Matt. I swear to God, if it does get canceled or pushed back again, I'm going to fucking kill someone. Like, these are words that you can document. I don't know who. Tom Cruise. I'm coming for you. Joseph says, sorry, just got here. That's all right. Oh, you were talking about the thing on the back of his neck. Sorry, Joseph. Yeah, it could be the Blue Guild aliens from Conspiracies. Looks like one was maybe dug out of there, or it could be the Emerald Chain, like, thing. It could have been plugged into the Matrix. He could have had somebody put out a cigar on his neck. I don't know. Bernard Francis, $10 with a flying super pair. See, I gotta imitate the sticker. Were you saying you had watched The Expanse season 4? I got confused. I heard 2 and then 3 and then 4. LOL. Yes, I just started season 5. So tonight when I go downstairs, I'll probably watch episode 1, 2, and 3 of season 5. But I've seen seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 of The Expanse. Season 1 was boring and bullshit, and I hate politics, and screw that. Season 2 started to get interesting. The proto-molecule and stuff like that. Miller, you know, some good stuff. Ended really good. Season 3 was fucking fantastic. Season 3 was where it's at. Season 4, kind of started to hit the skids a bit for me. So we'll see. And season 5 isn't looking that great. I really don't give a flying fuck about Naomi's son. So, I mean, it was a, and I know we're going into season 6, but it is what it is. We'll have to have a talk about the Expanse at some point. Smart Smears, it was weird how upset Book was, right? Yes, absolutely. It was one of those, I have PTSD. Everybody on my planet died. We're not going to let this guy die. I'm so mad at you, Burnham. Burnham did the right thing for once, and Book was all pissy. Yeah, I didn't like the way Book acted in this one. Colin says, actually, I'm working on a non-Star Trek related YouTube project. Any chance I can ask you a few questions about running a channel sometime in the new year when things are quieter? Hell yeah. I don't know fuck all about running a channel, though. Oh, wait, I have 2 of them. There you go. Did you miss my super chat? About the pissed off yell? Impressive? No, I didn't. If that's what you're talking about. Hezraz, Book getting that upset is why you shouldn't let your boo come with you on missions. I'm finding it a bit weird that he can do whatever in the ship and go wherever. Yeah, that's one of the perks of being the captain's bitch, I guess. In Sabanur, everyone's saying conspiracy parasites. Why would it show off? Why would it show off and blow its cover? Well, it wasn't showing off. It looks like he had one in him. And since he's a brilliant scientist, he had one in him. It got removed or something, maybe by the Emerald Chain, maybe by whatever. It got removed. Anyway, that being said, it obviously had access to his knowledge, could have created this thing. It had a link with him. It's not blowing its cover at all. Sci-Fi Nation says, remember kids, Stuart, any other name besides Foley, Captain Foley, any other name besides Foley, Captain Foley, or Captain, may get you timed out. It's only a few that'll get you timed out, and only if you keep doing them like an idiot. Matt's like, dang it, have to head out. Oh, Matt. No, man. There's no sense even doing this if Matt's not here. Oh, man. Eric says, basement furniture looks really good. I bet it wasn't cheap, and I like the paint color. Kind of like a slate blue if my TV is working right. Yeah, it's exactly like a slate blue. And thank you, Eric. Yeah, the furniture wasn't cheap, but 'tis what it is. TJ Rowe, I feel like the need to cut a corner off my geek card for dropping the Expanse after the first episode. Yeah. I mean, I almost did. I'm telling you, that first season was a fucking slog. But season 2, it does pick up. Season 3 is fucking great. I think you'll absolutely love season 3. It's kind of like what I say with DS9. It's like I tell people, don't watch seasons 1 and 2. Just don't. Start in season 3, or even better yet, start at Way of the Warrior. Watch the whole series from there, and then go back and revisit all the other stuff. The Expanse is the same way. The first couple, and then you got all the politics involved, and you got Miss Smokes 20 packs a day, like, I'm the Secretary of State, or whatever the hell I am, and fuck you, and such a foul-mouthed old broad. It's like, all right, everything about you is unattractive. Your attitude, your fucking language, I can say that because I don't need to be attractive. Your voice, like, just fuck off. I just hate her. I mean, I don't hate her, but I don't like her. Joseph says, is that the 40 packs a day lady? Yes. Naomi's son is a little bitch. He seems like it, and his fucking father seems like ooh, I just want to fucking bitch slap him. I've only seen him once. Jonathan, I don't really like that the guest star got a lot of lines that Stamets could have. They should let the stars of the show look good. I actually liked the guy, so. Sorry, Trekyards, the dogs were singing and I couldn't hear for a few minutes. And that's my fault. How? I read your super chat. I didn't forget you, my friend. Is there a trigger that I can say that'll keep your dogs, make your dogs bark? I don't know. Murray says, my wife and I are seriously considering buying a house. The address is 1701 Garden Street. If it works out, I'm getting an enterprise mailbox. Cool. Hezraz, people are already claiming online that the scientist is behind it. Of course they are. Smart Smears. Also, it was weird how they had to do the mini DMA inside the Discovery when the 32nd century ring ship is literally made to have controlled experiments within the ring. Show won't use its own ships. Is that the reason for the ring ship? Weird. Cool, but weird. And yeah, that's definitely where they should have done it then. Huh. Hezraz, I like that the scientist was from Ryza and wasn't just sexy times. That's why I said I was surrounded by idiots. No reason to keep doing this live. What am I? Dead gach? Yes. You're as tasteless as dead gach. Season 5 in The Expanse gets better near the end. Oh, that's something fun. Oh, I'm not looking forward to going to Season 5 as it is. And it's like, oh, it gets better near the end. I mean, wow. Okay, there you go. You better slither on the way down, just like the woman. Just like the women, like Fleet. What? Ah, crap, I shouldn't have said that. That is her nickname. The Queen of Earth. Eric Martin, a lot of the series are like that now. A lot of slow episodes, and then all the good stuff is packed near the end and almost too rushed. Interesting that he's from Ryza. Colin says, DS9 is probably best with Emissary, then jump to Blood Oath and go from there. No. No. USS Janeway was a good call out. I mean, yeah. Anyone know when is the season 3 of Lower Decks starting? What's the news? It'll be probably September of next year. Titan's Husky Life. I'm sorry if you've already answered this, but I would really like to know where you got that mini warp core. I've only answered that about 5 gazillion times in the space of the last couple of years. It was from ThinkGeek, which is a defunct company now, but ThinkGeek had some really cool stuff. It's actually designed for in a car. It's designed to fit in a cup holder, and it's got 2 USB charging ports built into it, and then you plug it into your cigarette lighter. It's got a cigarette adapter, which I bought an adapter to plug into the wall for it, so that's where it's from. I don't think you can buy them. If you look them up on eBay, you'll find them, but they're ridiculously expensive now, so good luck. Okay, Pug, what is wrong? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come here. Yeah. The people. The peoples. They like you. Look, it's like Groggy. Do you like Groggy? You guys look like big buggy eyes. Like, get it away from me. Grogu? You don't like Grogu? Alright, go lay down. Lay down. SDO had a little explanation for the ring ship when they added it. I assume they got it from somewhere official. Also has a Taurus warp bubble. Okay. Nope, you must start with Move Along Home and skip to Dramatis Persona, and then do the 3-episode Bajorans political arc, and then jump to season 3. Just Fleepaw, you're fucking fired. Titan's Husky Life says, I just got the Tag Enterprise D model for Christmas. Comes in 34 shipments, or the Eagle Moss model, I guess, and has fiber optic lighting too. My brother said it was around $800. I'm psyched to build it. I would be interested to know what happened to the Borg, even a footnote mention. That pug is thick. Soraka Vulcan says you're fit. She's not fit. The star of the show, the puggy is here. Fleet Pop puts in $2. Pug, sing Ella Moraine, please. Pug, your pug always reminds me of that character in MIB, Frank. Just got my jab, yay. Oh, your vaccine? Just now? Jesus, man. Colin, Ryzian guy knows way too much about the anomaly, and we never did find out what Osira's science project that required all the dilithium was. Oh no. Having so many problems with Eagle Moss these days. Yeah, tell me about it. We're an affiliate partner with them where we're supposed to get shipments on a regular basis to review stuff, and I haven't got anything forever. Just contacted the guy like 2 days ago. So where's that shipment that you promised me? I was supposed to get the Star Trek Advent calendar so I could review it every day in December. Still not here. It's kind of close to Christmas. So I emailed him and he's like, oh, well, from what I heard, there was a shipment going out last week. I'll check on that. And I haven't heard back from him, so I don't know. No more Borg. I agree with you, Joseph. Hezraz, it would be annoying if the Emerald Chain was behind it. I am over this Emerald Chain. Yes. Aaron Genthar, I want to know where the Klingons are this season. Right? Me too. Hezraz, I don't want to see the Borg, just want to know what happened. Justin Kim, well, that sucks. I just ordered the 2 limited edition inquiry classes. Eric says, I got my 3rd shot Wednesday and hardly any side effects. Easiest one yet. Yeah, your booster? I haven't got my booster yet. Yeah, I gotta get the booster. But oh well. I had so many things to review for you guys. Just fun videos to make. I'm looking at a bunch of stuff on the floor here. It's like, ooh, it's calling to me. Here, I'll give you a sneak peek. I like to do that for these. This is one of 3. One of 3. Ready? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. It's like a huge... It's huge. It's a Gorn Mego action figure. Listen, Captain. We can be friends. Why did you violate our space? Yeah, so gotta review this. There are 2 more. One is a Kirk and one is a Spock. but they're like giant Mego figures, and they're fucking great. I can't wait to check these out. So, I'll keep some of the other stuff hush hush for now, but that was a nice little reveal. Fleetpod says, "Oh shit, remind me tomorrow, Stuart. Your package is about done. Just needs one more thing. Hopefully you'll get it for Christmas." That'd be awesome, Fleetpod. Do you have my address? I think you do. I don't know. Pumpkin Spice. The Borg should have invaded the Dominion after assimilating Starfleet personnel during first contact. Is it ticking? No, it's not, Eric. You didn't send it to me. And bombs don't tick anymore. Joseph says, I got my booster yesterday and it kicked my ass today. Finally starting to feel a bit normal. Hezraz, the Klingons are hiding because the writers are scared to show their faces. LOL. Maybe show all 4 or 5 Klingon types in a room as different species and get it over with. Fleetpaw arena music intensifies. Colin, oh, I wonder will they do the lower decks wedding Gorn? No, they won't. Says the reason we don't see the Borg in Discovery is because they are in the Matrix. Eric says, Earthlings, stop running. Says the Gorn, I will be merciful. Hezraz says, you all realize there's probably some weird person out there who prefers Disco Klingons over TNG. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, the things you say, man. Supply chain issues. At Egomas. Imagine if Spock and Bones had a Tuvok style merging and your package will arrive Tuesday. Nope, that's why I need you to remind me. Oh, wow. Yeah, Vipa. Don't forget you need my address, dude. You can ask Matt for it. Matt has my address. Fleetpaw, $2. Gorn wedding. Colin says Disco Klingons are great, just not as Klingons. I say it in jest, says Hezraz. I prefer the JJ Klingons. You know, the JJ Klingons are fucking stellar compared to Discovery Klingons. We complained about the JJ Klingons, and then we saw the Discovery ones, and then we're like, JJ, you did a good job. That was pretty good, man. The reimagining of the Klingons, you did a good job there. Good man. Eric Martin, the only thing I like about the Disco Klingons is Samuel's impersonation. Oh my god. I can't fucking do it. I just can't do it. Smart Smears, I can understand liking the new Klingons over the new Ferengi. The new Klingons are so different as to be new. The new Ferengi are just slightly worse Ferengi. JJ Klingons were okay. Yeah, except for the fact that it's stated in TNG that an honorable Klingon never covers his face or hides behind a mask. And then in JJ's, they're like all wearing masks. Larry Shatner commercial where he fights the Gorn again for a video game, I think, 2006. Yeah, they're sitting on a couch. That's hilarious. Is the Saratoga identical to the Reliant? No. Disco Klingons equal double stuffed. Oh my god, is that why they talk like that? What's been stuffed and what's it been stuffed with to make them talk like this? I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Yeah, I like hanging out with you guys. I really do. Just realized how nice it is to just sit and chill in this room. I do need to clean a few things off the floor, but other than that, and this, I gotta get rid of all these fucking costumes. I don't have anywhere to put these right now. And that's a problem. Anyway. I don't know, I think they rolled back on the Ferengi makeup as the one behind the bar in Star Trek. On Discovery, it looked more familiar. There's the one you saw that's a captain with the more pointy ears. Dude, he could have been part Riemann. He could have been. There's 900 years of interspecies mixing. His parents could have been something weird. His Ferengi mom and like a, you know, a Riemann dad. That's why he's got the pointy ears. Like, you can't shit all over everything they do. If it's just one, like if you see a group of Ferengi and they all look the same, then you're like, yeah, what the fuck, guys. But, you know, for just one character, yeah, you can't do that. Like, look at the Federation president. She's part human, part Bajoran, and part Cardassian. So, if somebody sees her, doesn't know that, go, wow, look what they did to the Cardassians. They really, wow, dude. Yeah. I'd love to hear the TOS fight music in New Trek. Maybe Lower Decks could do it. I'm sure Lower Decks will do it. Yeah. I reckon they smelled manure. That is why they talk like that, as it takes their breath away. Ugh. They did make a pretty cool D7 in Disco in the end. Yeah, in the end. And Ryan Denning, who designed that, we met him in Birmingham, and he's pretty great. So, yeah. Smart Smears, I wonder if the show saying nobody has recorded any encounters with Q in 600 years means Picard is planning to close off his arc completely as well. We know the showrunners are talking. I just got an image of Takuvama having Kunzman's balls stuffed into his mouth. Thank you for that, Stuart. I have nightmares now. Fighting Kurtzman is a full-time job. Sorry, I had a moment. Well, since new Klingons have two of everything, maybe they have two tongues, and that would explain the bad speech. But yeah, well, they don't have two of everything. But yeah, I love how you caveated that with the new Klingons. General Grievous, $2. JJ Klingons are Pirates of the Caribbean extras. I find it hard to believe that no planet or power was able to survive exactly as they were before the burn and wouldn't have completely shifted the balance of power in some major parts of the galaxy. Well, we haven't got into that yet. Like, we need to hear more about that kind of stuff, because I'm sure there was a lot of power shifting going on. But you rock, Captain. It's amazing how the fandom comes together around this material. Thanks for what you do. Oh, thank you, Mickey. Thank you for you guys watching. I appreciate the thanks, but I'm not doing anything that I'm talking about Star Trek. I'm talking about something I love. So thank you, though. As we all know, not everyone uses dilithium as a power source. They need to do a wow. I'm just going to stop right there. Dilithium is not a power source. Okay? Dilithium is a catalyst that you use to focus the energy that's created. For the Federation, for example, they don't use dilithium as a power supply or power source. Here we go again. Antimatter and matter form in the reactor or combine to create high energy plasma, an explosion of sorts. It's directed through dilithium crystals, which channels the plasma. The dilithium crystals are basically a regulator. And they channel the high energy plasma to the warp nacelles. And it's the only way that high warp is possible is by doing that. You can achieve low warp with no dilithium crystals, like up to warp 2, warp 3 in some cases. And yes, the Romulans use quantum singularity drives, but chances are they also needed something to regulate the power that was generated by those, and probably use dilithium crystals. Dilithium crystals are important. And that's why when the burn happened and all dilithium went inert, stopped working, the reason things blew up that had active warp cores is because there was a power generation, like a matter-antimatter reactor, pumping all that energy through the crystals, which was going to the warp nacelles. As soon as they went inert and became like fucking rocks, boom. They're not a power supply. They didn't explode. They just went inert. So anything running through those power-wise would cause an explosion. They're not a power supply. That's going to be another Trekyard shirt. Dilithium is not a power supply. With a whole explanation on the back as to how dilithium works. I'm just going to not read the rest of your comment because, sorry, but that's one of my pet peeves here. Sorry, I don't know if you're new, but... Alright, I don't mind that they made a unique Ferengi. I just personally don't like it, but the change is fine. People complain about lots. LOL, there are not enough smaller stories and too much main arc. The same people are saying there are too many small stories and too little arc. Yep. Sounds like some folks are milking the Disco Ferengi's look. Love the hate. Nobody does it better than Trekyards. Thanks, Ugazi. The burn and future allows for rediscovery and species learning to get along again. Fleet Paw throws in $2. Thrusting nipples of power. Jonathan, the Grand Nagus is a terrible looking Ferengi, but in the context of his character, it is great. We can't take one design and assume it is true for all of them. Amen. I am sure pre-warp planets were fine. Yes, they obviously were. Do you guys know if anything changing behind the scenes of Discovery? Because it seems like a completely different show this season. Should we now have hope for Picard Season 2? Darth Maul, I will say yes, absolutely have hope for Season 2 of Picard, Season 2 and 3, because we know quite a few people that are working on it, and trust me, they say, this is what you were wanting for Season 1. This is the new Trek spin-off that you wanted. We've got people like Doug Drexler, Michael and Denise Okuda, other people. A friend of mine that goes to Wonderfest has been hired onto that show as a ship designer. So we've been assured that Season 2 is going to be head and shoulders better than Season 1. So yes, you should have hope for Picard Season 2. That's all I'm going to say right now. Moving on. General Grievous, watch where you point those things. Dilithium is a reaction-focusing material. Yes. It's like any other crystal. It fractures and focuses energy. Yes. Everyone uses dilithium. It regulates shit. It focuses material. The differences are in the material used. You hear that clicking? That's my ankle. Just Rossi says, Baby Yoda agrees with you. Shit. I think we need to make a dilithium PSA. It's funny, we had a whole fucking video filmed about how dilithium works, and then the burn shit came out, and there's more information revealed about the lithium or whatever, and we're like, oh, well, we're not even going to finish the episode then. And we should have, because I have a whole episode on how dilithium works. Darth Maul, basically dilithium going inert was the equivalent to a diesel engine going runaway. Engine maxes out till it blows up. Scotty, I don't know, ready damage control is easy, but breathing Klingons is hard. I don't remember the NX-01 having crystals. It did. Culber is rocking it still, yes. Mickey, Mikey, I don't know what it is. Snore, Puggins feels your description of dilithium burns lack technical accuracy. Are you bored? Am I boring you? Is that why you're snoring? Did you guys see Discovery tonight? here. Colin. Yes, list of names attached to Picard Season 2 is impressive. Michael and Dean Sakuda were working on Alcars and stuff like... Yeah, dude, trust me, it's going to be better. Couldn't be worse. So... that's kind of what we talked about at the beginning. Just joined. I can tell by the thumbnail that's what we're talking about, though. It says in the thumbnail that this is like a first reaction hangout kind of thing. So, but yes, we saw it. Just Rossi. Just plus Rossi, like the Jetsons robot. Oh, Rosie. Just Rosie. Well, we have a guy in one of our moderator things named Ross. Well, his last name's Ross. We call him Rossi, so that's why. Sorry. Just Rosie 5. There you go. Moralaris, Romulans, and Vulcans. Also, I think they may do a crossover because it is sort of a trope now. What was for Din? We had hamburger helper, 3 cheese manicotti, and I mixed some bacon in with the hamburger. It was oh so fine. It was all right. I'm sorry, I can't spell. That's okay. Eric Martin, is new series of Lost in Space any good? Yes, it's worth watching for sure. I wouldn't say it's as good as season 2, but it's definitely interesting, and the way it ends is quite impressive because it is the final season. So yes, it's worth watching for sure. Is it any good? Yes. Lost in Space on Netflix has been good since the beginning. I highly recommend it. So yes. Yes. Just Rosie 5. It's probably Rosie or something like that. A trope for shows now. How the Flash does a crossover every year, Spider-Man and Marvel. Fleetpaw, Foley, it could be worse. Season 2 of Picard is worse. Foley, fuck. Not saying it will be, just having some humor. I mean, all things are possible. Or all is possible, as the last episode of Discovery will tell you. Soraka Vulcan, Picard's doppelganger buys everyone around in 10 forward, but isn't everything free? Well, it's just a phrase at that point. I'll buy everybody around. It's like, yeah, okay, thanks, asshole. For folks that can't understand what fine means, it's German. That means good eating. Okay. Let's see. 61 likes, that's good. Can I get another $10? Another $10 in super chats would be great. Even if it's just a 10 or 5 or 2 5s. I'll always do 2 5s or 10 1s or 5 2s or 100 would be great. Where's Whoop Whoop? Whoop Whoop, you out there? Use a 50. No, but it's been great hanging out with you guys as usual. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am seeing Spider-Man tomorrow night at 10 p.m. my time, which means I'll be getting back after midnight. Do I want to do a live then? Probably not. Saturday's busy. We got my family Christmas thing on Saturday, and Sunday. There's not much going on, but I am actually bringing a lot of stuff in from the bin to take downstairs and to go through stuff. So I might do a live. The point of all this is I might do a live sometime on the weekend talking about the new Spider-Man movie for anybody that's seen it. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going with my oldest son, Thomas. And yeah. So there would likely be another live for me this weekend. This upcoming week's going to be sketchy because of just the week of Christmas. Not sure when everything's going to be happening. Our next live review for Discovery will probably be on Thursday, which is the 23rd, I believe. So Yeah, just stay tuned for that. Unless necessities are free, but luxuries or excesses are not, like a basic income. Eric says, I wish I'd bought a knit guru from your mother-in-law. I got her too, but I should have bought both. You can ask for one. I can get you one. Or I can give you her contact info if you want to contact her directly. This is the way. She has them in different sizes as well. I heard Spider-Man was good. Thursday is the 23rd. Yes, that'll be the day that we'll be likely doing a live. Hezraz, or you get a number of extra stuff, but then have to start paying for crap at a certain point. Yeah, I don't know how the economics of Star Trek works. Star Trek works. Anywho, thanks for watching, guys. It has been a blast. Yeah. Anybody want that last super chat slot? Who's got it right now? Fleetpaw has the last super chat slot with $2. So just General Grievous here. General Grievous, Cryptic Spider-Man, any of the usual suspects. Shannon says, can't believe people that diss Discovery over Voyager. Zero character growth. Hi Chakotay and Ensign Kim reduced the once menacing Borg to easily defeated fodder when it suited them. The list goes on. Teach their own. I think Voyager gets more crap than it deserves, but I think it's fine. Hopefully Star Trek economics isn't Great Reset. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, Grogu, the pug can get you some super chats, methinks. Yeah, I don't want to bug her. Stay after Spider-Man, all the credits. Yes, I definitely will. General Grievous, $5. Dilithium is like breakers and resistors in a circuit. If they fail, the current can overload and can have catastrophic results, fire or explosion. General Grievous is the man. Welcome, General Grievous. Eric Martin, $2 snipe. Ooh, General Grievous got sniped out by Eric Martin. Oof. Oof. Dude. Sorry, General Grievous. I'm embarrassed for you, man. Oh, Joseph Barbado took out Eric, though, with $2. Thank you, Joseph. That is awesome. General Grievous, are you up for another? Is this the hill you're going to die on? I don't know. Probably. Fleetpaw, $5. This makes your $10. Must beat Grievous. There you go. Thank you very much, Fleetpaw. There you go. Fleetpaw wins. Fuck. Just as I was going to... General Grievous, $2. Mine, mine, mine. Like the seagull from Finding Nemo. Mine? Mine, 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 mine? Fleetpaw, fuck. Don't let it end this way, General. Eric Sween, $2. Holy shit, Eric's coming out of the woodwork. What is up, guys? Play nice with each other. Joseph Barbado, huh? No. All I will say is I have a political science degree. Star Trek economics is beyond our current systems and is an evolved born of old systems. Don't fall into old patterns of thinking. Interesting. And Hezraz snipes, but with no super chat, so it doesn't count. That is you missed, is what I'm trying to say. Those seagulls were hilarious. I laughed so hard. At least it's not Grievous. That's true. I'll end it there so Grievous can't win Fleetpaw. So Eric Sween, congratulations on your... God damn it, there's General Grievous with $1. Just as I was about to... Okay, General Grievous has it. It's fine. Fuck, says Sleepa. Yeah, that's a great way to end the live stream. Fuck. Bye, guys.